Welcome back to Mask Off Media. If you're not subscribed, make sure to click that button. Got to get that thing going.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, how do you know Beto?
Ocho. Yeah, so well, Ocho was really one of the first persons that took me serious, like with the music shit.
Oh, okay.
And I remember I was looking for a videographer because my boy Brian was doing this thing. Shout out Brian, Optic Media. But
Oh, yeah.
like in Cali, all the edits and all that, like in
Yeah.
the videos, that's what makes it pop, it goes
Yeah.
viral. And I was looking for someone and I hit up Ocho. Well, my boy Darion was like, hit up Ocho, he probably knows someone. And I think that's when he had just got Beto under him,
Oh, word?
and he was like, "Yeah, I got a videographer here. Hit him up." And I hit him up, and ever since then, I've been rocking with Beto. Authentic Henry just shot my last one, but me and Beto got one in the vault right now too.
So Ocho's just plugging shit all around.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah. Shout out Ocho.
How'd you get your name?
Frosty. Well, I was always doing something like the chasing dope part. It was like in school, I was a kid that was always selling something like chips, like whatever I could do to get
Oh, okay.
my money up, And then like the homies were like, "Fool, you're always like chasing something, like you're trying to get money." Like, bro, like I would tell my moms before she got sick, I would tell my moms like, "Oh, make me some tamales," I'd take like 2 dozens to school and I'd be like 150. And I'd say 150 because
Oh, you'd
I know
flip it.
nobody had no quarters on them. I only got $2. I bet run that. And I just take the $2, But and then Frosty, I used to tag a little bit, and I used to write Big J, and the homie was my homie Johnny. He was like, "Bro, that shit don't really fit you." And then we were like going at it at lunch one day, and they used to give us like these little ice creams at lunch, and I had a Frosty the Snowman on it. He was like, "You look like him," and it just stuck, and
Damn.
I kind of rode with it. I was like Frosty, and then when I started making music, my boys were like, "Bro, Frosty, but you say some shit, like that sounds kind of too plain." There was already Frosty the Snowman, sus Gerb, but
Yes, that's
So they said you looked like
like a snowman,
that.
because I always been chubby. I always been chubby,
fool.
But I embrace it.
Oh, that's
Hey,
good.
you
That's
got it, bro.
good.
You got it.
Yeah.
You size sexy. You ain't, you know
You know?
what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's why my Instagram I have flies fat food.
I
You
seen
know?
that.
Fuck
I seen that. I was like, all right, he got some sort of humor.
Yeah, I don't take none of that shit to heart.
Fuck
Oh,
him.
yeah. When did you start making music?
Seriously, like what? 2 years, almost 3. Yeah, so I was kind of like bullshitting, like since middle school I'd kind of write stuff in a notebook. But like seriously, like two almost 3 years. I want to say like my sophomore year of high school, junior year of high school, right before COVID.
How old are you now?
I just turned 19.
All right. All right.
So that was
Yeah.
like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Well, I
Yeah.
think that's how you. Yeah, I think that's what he said already.
I think his brother over there
Yeah,
just said.
but fucking yeah, like seriously 2-3 years, but fucking around since like middle school.
So what got you into that?
Well, music has kind of always been around. Like my grandpa in Mexico, he used to sing. Like he was on the radio singing. Like in Mexico, they had like radio shows and shit.
Yeah.
And when I was little, my mom and my grandma, like, I'm first generation, so my parents, they really listened to like mariachi and like corridos and all that old school
Chill,
Mexican
like
shit.
Ramon Ayala. And
Yeah,
all that.
exactly.
Yeah.
And I would like I
You
would
know,
sing
know.
I would sing like some Vicente Fernandez shit.
Yeah,
And I was
yeah.
little, like 5, 6, and my grandma would be like, "Mijo, sing me this song." I start singing, and they always said like, "Oh, you have a good voice." So music was always kind of around. But when I got to high school, my boy Johnny that started calling me Frosty first, he was like, "Let's start a rap group," because that's when like YBN popped off, SOB,
Yeah.
Shoreline was
Oh,
popping.
I was like,
Yeah.
what, 2016, 17?
Yeah, and that was my
Oh, yeah.
freshman year, and I was like, "Fuck it," and I started like writing and trying to record myself on the Chromebooks they gave us at school, but it sounded like terrible, bro. And I ended up getting kicked out of school. I had to go to like not a continuation. I wasn't old enough for continuation yet, but they're telling my mom like, "Oh, we think it'd be a better school if you want to. It'd be a better idea if you went to a smaller school." So they sent me to this school in Pomona called Village. It's like 400 kids max.
Oh,
But it's
wow.
like the best school in the district, bro. But like they got a lot of bad kids there because since it's a smaller student population, they could have you on lock more. You know, like they could check you
Yeah.
more.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
plus, the teachers have a better relationship with the students. So like,
Connection
I
type,
love
yeah.
I love that school. As soon as I got there, but my homie Guap Robbie, he he was the rapper like out of my homies that I already knew from there. And but he was more on like he's still like on some like his sound is more like rocker, bro. Like he's hard. Don't get me wrong. Like he got lyrics and shit, but like he don't sound really like nobody. And I tell him that shit to this day. Like rock with that shit, bro. Like if you don't sound with nobody, somebody's gonna fuck with you.
That's
Yeah.
a that's a
You know?
good like
Create a new
feature to
one.
have
You
as
know,
an
and
artist.
and but he was like the rapper, and we were freestyling bullshitting one day at lunch, and I spit this shit for like 2 minutes, and they recorded me the whole time, and he was like, "Did someone record that? Did someone record that?" And I was like, "Why?" He's like, "Bro, you could rap." And I was like, "Bro, get the fuck out of here," you know? Like it's just some lunch shit. He's like, "Nah, like come over after school." He's like, "I got this mic and a Chromebook from school. Like we'll record that shit. I have FL on it. Bet, fuck it."
Hell yeah.
We went, and my first song is still up on SoundCloud. It's called Bang Bros. Yeah, and
Bro, didn't
it was
someone
all
make a song
freestyle,
like
bro. Like no, if nobody could believe me, but that shit's all freestyle. Like
Like,
word of my mom,
like
you know?
one take type. Or
Yeah.
what?
Like the only part that I repeated was like the first 8 bars because the homie was like, "Bro, you need to put a hook on it." So I was like, "Fuck it, I'll repeat that and then just go again after," you know?
Damn.
And yeah, that's how I started like rapping, like taking it serious, you know, like the music shit.
Bro, shout out your homies, bro, for
Yeah.
supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, and
because
then-
a lot of people just hate, you know?
Yeah, and then I was doing like my little SoundCloud thing. Like I had like 3 or 4 songs out, and I was doing like a 1K in a week. And right there, I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna blow up." You know, like I thought that 1K was fucking a
People
lot.
are listening.
And I started sweeping at the barbershop I used to sweep at. Shout out the cutting room with my boy Darion, my brother, and
Hell yeah.
he was like, "Hey, what's up? Like, you trying to rap or what?" I was like, "Yeah," and he'd be like, "Spit something in front of everybody, bro, on the spot. Put me on the spot." I'd be like, "Fuck, you know, I don't want to look like a bitch." So I start spitting in the middle of the shop, and yeah, as I kept sweeping and stuff. I was still like a junior in high school. It was like right when COVID hit, and Darion was like, "Bro, you need to start putting music videos out." And I hadn't even thought of that, you know. And I was like, "Well, fuck it, let's line it up," you know. And we did a slide through. Oh, well, so when I started taking it serious, one of me and Darion's good friends, Big Lou, I guess he's related to Ocho, and he heard me spit, and he was like, "Hey, you know what 8K is?" Bro, I'm in high school. King is popping, you know, like that's all the function shit. I was like, "Bro, 8K, like IE, like Ocho, like all of them."
Yeah,
He's like,
him?
"Yeah." He's like, "That's my nephew." And I was like, "Bro, like I've known you for years, and you've never told me that until now, you know?" And he was like, "Yeah," and he lined it up. Ocho came to see me at the barbershop one day, and I spit that song I wrote, Slide Through, to him. It's like my first music video on YouTube, and Ocho's uncle Eito was like, "You need to come record that shit at my studio. I got you. Don't even trip." And bro, we went to downtown LA, and Ocho got me in my first studio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Shout
we,
out him.
we were right there with
Damn.
Don from LP,
Yeah.
that fool Doughboy from San Bernardino, not Doughboy 909, Doughboy he's locked up right now, free him. But yeah, bro, I laid down that song, and Don from LP's people had never met me either, and they were hearing it, and they're like, "This is you?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Bro, that shit knocking."
Hell yeah.
And then I had another song, 909 Anthem. I've never dropped that. I still have it in the vault. I just don't like how it sounds. Like it don't sound right yet, you know? But yeah, and then Ocho was like, "Bro, you need to do a music video. This shit'll go viral on TikTok, whoop de whoop." And he put me on the distribution shit, Ape Town.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does a little bit of numbers, you know? But it didn't really pop. But my Ocho really got me in my studio, the first studio for the first time.
That's dope. as
Yeah, and
fuck.
then I did that music video, and then after that, Darion was just pushing me like, "Bro, don't forget, you gotta do another video. Bro, don't forget, you gotta do another video," you know?
Just keep pushing it.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So what'd you get kicked out of school for?
Fighting and shit, you know,
Fighting?
regular shit.
Badass kid.
No crazy
Yeah.
story, just fighting.
Yeah, type shit, you know, fighting. And
Did you whoop their ass?
Yeah, that's mandatory, bro. You know?
Alright.
Nah, yeah, fighting, and the dean was the football coach. Shout out Coach Martinez. he he looked out for me. He was like, bro, you know, you're always getting in trouble. I'm gonna tell your mom, like, we just gotta transfer you and shit. So yeah, that's what happened.
So
I
did
got
you play
kicked out, but
football?
they put it down as transferring. Yeah, I played football.
That's hard as fuck.
Yeah, I played defensive end and right guard my freshman year.
Were you good?
I was pretty good. Yeah.
Uh,
All right.
I just didn't have grades.
Do you have any like athletic aspirations? Like you wanted to pursue that, or it was
Oh
more
yeah,
so just
yeah,
the
bro.
music?
Fucking my pops. Since I was three, I started playing baseball.
Hell
That was
yeah.
my shit, bro. I still love baseball, and I played baseball from 3 to my freshman year when I stopped playing sports and shit because I was fucking up. But yeah, and then when I hit high school, I started playing football, and they called my pops like, "Oh, he's good," you know. And my dad was like, "Yeah, he's good, but I don't want him to get hurt," you know. He always played. They didn't believe my dad. I had never played football before, and they called my dad like, "Where he played junior All-American at?"
Didn't.
He didn't. Where he played Pop Warner? He didn't. Then what did he do growing up? He played third base. You
Yeah,
know?
bro, third base. And that was it.
But yeah, I was pretty good.
You a Raiders fan?
Yeah, die hard.
Tough season, huh?
Yeah,
Bro, how
fucking-
was it? How'd you feel when they moved to Vegas?
Good question. That was excellent.
Yeah, Oakland to Vegas.
I don't know. It was kind of mixed emotions because they had told us they might come to LA, and then the
I
fucking
heard
Chargers
rumors
came to
about
LA.
that, yeah.
What's
So it was
crazy is you go from a city like Oakland to Las Vegas. Like,
That's
there's nothing like.
that's far
Oakland
as
is
fuck,
broke.
yeah.
Like shout out Oakland, but like Oakland really didn't have the money, you know.
On God.
Yeah.
And
I
they
mean, they
were,
got the A's. They're pretty dog.
but they're leaving
Yeah,
too.
dude.
They're leaving
Swear
too.
to God?
Yeah,
Going.
they're gonna go to Vegas.
No.
Yeah, that's what I
They
heard.
losing
That's what I
all
heard.
their Oakland.
That's what I
teams?
heard. Yeah.
Dude, that
That's-
freaking.
Well, I mean, Vegas
crazy.
has the Knights now, the Raiders, the
Yeah.
WNBA team, the Aces. So if the A's come, it's like
Shout out the A's.
and
you
Let's
know how
talk
many
about the
players on
real
that
shit.
team?
hell no. Yeah, but
Shit, that's crazy. What the hell?
Are you into like football like crazy?
not like crazy. Like I live that shit, but yeah, like I know my shit.
Well, shit, you know all the Vegas teams. I didn't know.
You
they
know?
know
So you
it's
think
nothing.
Derek Carr's a good quarterback?
Yeah, we love him, but it's time for him to go.
Really? How
Like,
come?
I mean,
Do you think it's him, or do you think it's just bad like play calling and coaching?
it's a little
like-
bit of both. When he got hurt in 2016, like he was never the same.
Mm.
Like you could see it. Like he come out on the field scared. I mean, I get it. They fucking broke your ankle, you know.
So you're
Uh.
you're the GM for the Raiders. What moves
yeah,
are
you
you
should hire me.
Yeah.
I'm firing McDaniels first of all.
A good
Get him
choice.
out.
You know,
I approve.
getting him gone, and we just need to rebuild, bro. Like we need to keep Waller. We need to keep Jacobs. Crosby's a mandatory. Perryman too.
Would you keep Devontae Adams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's easy to build around him. I feel like
Yeah.
because he.
I mean, shit. That's all you need.
Yeah, in reality,
Aaron Rodgers did it with them.
You know,
You know what I'm saying?
like who else? Who else did Rodgers have while he was a quarterback?
Nobody.
Exactly. You know.
They brought back Randall Cobb out of
yeah. You know what's
fucking
crazy? They still have
retirement.
Randall Cobb. Bro.
Yeah.
I think he even threw a fit because he wanted Randall.
Bro, he's
Cobb.
like 45.
Isn't Cobb like? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nah,
Isn't
I'm
he like?
playing. Nah, he's
isn't-
younger. I mean, he looks a lot older than he is. I think he's like 34, 35.
Is he? I thought he was like
yeah.
41.
Nah, he's like 4 or 5 years younger than Rodgers.
Yeah, but
what?
I swear to God.
Rodgers is old.
Rodgers is old
Really?
as shit, bro. I think he's the second oldest quarterback. in the
It's
league.
Brady and then him.
Yeah.
Oh wow! I
Yeah.
didn't think he was that old yet.
Yeah.
I guess the whole league is young. I
Well,
just
now,
saw,
yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you go through like 3 players and all of a sudden you're hitting like mid-20s.
Yeah, I
Like
just
nobody's
see-
Well, I
old.
heard that in the AFC, I think Mahomes is the oldest quarterback.
Yeah, I
Bro,
just I was about to say
yeah.
that. I was like, the oldest one in the AFC playoffs right now is Mahomes. and
Speaking
he's-
of,
he's 27.
do you think the Dolphins have a chance at the
Oh.
Super Bowl?
Yeah, laugh.
It's football, bro. You never know, though. You know, but
So there's some faith there.
yeah, you know. I mean, Tua's been doing his thing, all beat up and shit.
That
but-
boy got knocked out 3 times. Bro, that's got to be
Bro.
illegal. Like,
Dude, the first
Didn't they
time-
fire that doctor?
yeah,
Yeah.
and
That's
they're
crazy,
getting
huh?
sued, bro.
That's
But
crazy.
you getting knocked out and 3 times in a season is crazy.
Shoot, honestly, it's crazy because I mean that's like a visible injury you could see because like he starts stumbling and stuff, whatever.
He
but,
started
like,
gangbanging, bro. He dropped the second time and started throwing up his
Oh.
hands all crazy.
Oh, yeah, I
Man,
seen that.
Bro.
I
I
was
seen that
watching
on
the game and I
Instagram.
was like, "You fucking
Dude,
kidding me?"
yeah, but it's crazy because a lot of people talk about like who Arian Foster is?
Yeah.
Yeah, he talked about how most of his career he played injured, like talking about a whole season where his collarbone was broken.
And they get
Well, I
like
mean-
certain shots. And
I mean,
shit.
bro, you gotta
cortisone shots.
remember, like, a lot of these dudes, that's their life, you know. Like, for example, Kobe played with fucking broken fingers.
But that's
you
like
know?
different. That's a
But, like,
dog.
But that's what I'm saying, you know. A
Yeah,
lot, a
that
lot of
dog.
dudes, even though they're not putting numbers up all year, they're still dogs, like mentally. Like, yeah, my knee hurts. I can still keep going though.
Well,
you
he
know.
was saying it was more like a threatening position. Like it was like if he were to sit out, then it's like you're screwed. You're done. The next guy up could blow up just like that, and you're done.
I
Like,
mean, that's what sports is, though, bro. You
Well,
know?
I
Yes,
think
you're
like
right, yeah.
concussions, you really can't play through that. Like,
hey,
you know,
Oh, yeah,
you get to
Tua
a
shit
certain
was
amount
like-
of concussions, bro. You don't even know your name.
When I heard about
that
Tua
was
shit, I was
bad.
like, what? Like, how did they even allow him to get back on the field?
bro, you heard
You
about
know?
it, and then you seen it. when
Yeah,
he
and I
got
seen it.
bro,
slammed.
4 days later, he was playing another football game,
That's crazy.
and then he got knocked out again.
Oh my god, that was terrible.
Yeah, sports
That's
is
terrible.
crazy.
Dude,
Yeah,
this whole
bro.
season, it seems like a lot of people were getting knocked out, like a lot of headshots. Like,
yeah. But did
Russell
you hear about
Wilson?
that Bills player?
Yeah, Hamlin, Damar Hamlin.
Oh,
yeah,
my
I was
God.
watching that game with my pops. Like, well, I thought he died.
I
Keep it
was
G.
so confused.
Yeah.
The way the NFL was acting on the TV, like, we'll be right back. Like, after every 2 seconds, and like the way the players were acting on the field, or they were like praying and crying. I was like, yeah, he died. Because
Well, he technically speaking,
he died 3
for like,
times. Yeah, he died 3
for like
times.
9 minutes, bro.
bro, that is
Crazy.
Yeah.
See, I just thought he got knocked out though. Like I was watching it, I thought he got knocked out, and I was like, "Damn, that was crazy." And then all of
Yeah.
a sudden, like, fucking
The
the ambulance
paramedics and
started.
shit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm like, "Whoa,
That's a crazy knockout, man.
This is much deeper."
Nah, yeah, and then like when they slowed it down, like I was really into boxing growing up too. So like
Yeah.
the way I seen they hit his chest, I was like, oh, that happens in boxing all the time. Like, a couple fighters have died from getting socked in the chest. You know,
Mm.
like I guess it
That
makes
makes
your heart skip a
sense.
beat or something, and you know.
Well,
Yeah,
they
there's
went
just-
into some crazy medical. Like it was the perfect time to. Like,
Yeah.
the hit was like perfectly timed.
Yeah, like
Cardiac arrest.
well, yeah, that's a
it
heart
just
attack. You
caused-
know.
Yeah.
It just caused some disruption in the rhythm, and that
Yeah.
was it, bro. Just
That's crazy.
crazy as hell.
put him
bro.
on his ass, but
So we're in this barbershop. You said that's your brother?
Well, not blood, but you know, that's
Yeah.
my brother.
Yeah. That's your brother.
Have you
Yeah.
ever started to cut hair?
Yeah, that's my station right there.
Oh, on God, you cut
Oh,
hair?
yeah.
Oh, the way,
shout out to
man.
State.
Yeah.
I thought you were just like sweeping.
Nah, I cut hair
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You cold?
a little bit.
You the best one in the shop?
nah.
Okay. Humble.
Shit, I
humble.
would say it. I'd be
On
like,
God.
yeah.
we got some good ass barbers in here though. Yeah,
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think like cause you know how like music, there's certain sections there's like LA, IE, okay, like which one's better? You think there's like any haircut comparisons to barbers? Like barbers from
like
certain
the area and
cities are
shit?
better?
I mean, I'll say it like I'll put all 6 of us up against any IE barbers around here.
Oh
you know?
yeah? Y'all
Hell
heard
yeah.
it. Y'all heard it.
Hell yeah.
Let's run
My
that.
brother backed me up
6v6.
on that
Hey,
one.
That's content right
My
there.
brother backed me up on that one.
Yeah, let's get that 6v6 going.
See the best.
That'd
of
be
the
crazy,
best. Hey, we could do the
6v6.
high desert versus the eye. That would
To
be.
be
Nah,
crazy.
we got some dope ass barbers like in our area though. Like there's some dope ass barber shops around here.
That's dope.
Yeah.
Did you go to the school?
Yeah. I'm waiting to, get my shit right now. But I finished barber school.
How is that? What do you like? What does that entail?
There's 2 different routes you could take. It's like there's regular barber school, what I did.
Mhm.
Because when I started barber school, I was butt cheeks. Like I was barely learning and shit. But like the way I did barber school was like regular high school. 8 to 2:30, you get your hours and boom. As soon as you hit when I started it was 1,500. So but then there's apprenticeship. You they give you like a permit where you can still work at a shop and you get hours working at the shop. But that's for guys that have been cutting since like 8th grade, freshman year of high school, and they're cold. And they don't want to go through the whole I have to stay at school all day. Like they're trying to make money,
Yeah.
But that takes a little bit longer. It takes like 2 years, huh? Yeah, like 2 years. But yeah, those are 2 routes you could take for barbering and stuff. It's real easy though. Like in high school, I didn't know till like my senior year. It was too late when I found out. Like you could take ROP or something, and like you get barbering hours during school, and the school pays for it.
What the hell?
Yeah, because you're still in high school. So,
Wow.
you know, it's like when people take the mechanic class in high school and
Yeah.
stuff like that, you
You
know?
get some like credits and stuff.
Yeah,
towards that?
the
Oh,
ROP
okay,
credits or
gotcha.
whatever.
So is cutting hair harder than making music?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think anybody could pick up a mic and be good at making music?
Nah. Nah, let's keep it G. Nah.
That's fair. That's fair.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Well, I'm
like, and
trying to
not
get
really,
him to start making music,
Nah.
bro.
Oh, yeah?
He got
Nah,
that
yeah.
deep, like, country voice.
Oh, yeah, country?
Yeah.
Shit, you know what
Look
I'm
at him.
saying?
Baby,
He
lock
fucking
them
looks like-
doors and turn
Yeah.
them.
What's his
You
name?
know?
Toby?
I don't know. But
I don't know either.
Nah,
You
yeah.
guys fuck with country?
Dude, I fuck
I'm
with
not gonna
everything,
lie.
bro. I fuck with everything. Like I feel like
He's a music whore.
yeah,
Like,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But
I
I,
mean-
just can't create it. I just don't. Like,
Country's cool. Don't get me wrong. I've listened to it, but I haven't really like indulged in it like that.
yeah, like the music you guys were playing earlier, like that.
The
type of
rock and roll. I
music,
I like rock and roll.
Hard.
yeah.
Just
Hell
I
yeah.
love like the natural sounding music, like the natural instruments.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
like
yeah.
the synthetic like beats and stuff like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Which I mean, both is always nice, but to me, there's a lot more beauty in the
It's-
natural music.
I don't
Yeah.
know. You need to listen to Metro Boomin.
Yeah, you know what? I will say Metro Boomin's album, bro.
Metro
took a
Boomin has
look.
to be an exception.
Bro, yeah, that is an absolute exception. What he did recently, oh my god.
Metro Boomin, if you see this, bro, I
Oh
think you're
my
the
God.
Tap
greatest
in.
producer of all
Oh
time.
my
Tap in.
God.
Tap the fuck
Dude, he
in.
created a whole trend. Because you know how he sampled Homelander. It's
Yeah.
the guy
Yeah.
from the TV show and stuff. And like people on TikTok started doing their own type of samples where they'll have somebody else talking. Or
Yeah.
whatever.
And that's just the beat, bro.
bro, and it's just crazy. It's
That Roddy
crazy.
Ricch track was crazy. That shit.
bro.
When I heard that shit, I was
It's
like, damn.
revolution.
And then they said it was him. Like that was his voice. That he just happened to make that noise in the studio and was like, oh, I'm gonna put this on the track.
What the fuck?
Like, bro, you know what kind of like that's like some intelligent shit, like, you know?
I don't know if that's intelligent or crazy as hell. Like,
I mean, you know, like
you first lay those down, and it's like from an outsider. If we were to just hear like the 3 minutes of the or whatever fucking noise, bro, you're
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is this?
You made a noise with your mouth, and like you just where do you
Sounds
go
like
from
windshield
there?
wipers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about?
where do you go from there? Like you go higher in pitch, lower in pitch. You just mess around until you find it. Or, you know,
I
it's
think so.
pretty crazy. Yeah.
What type of music you listen to?
a little bit of everything, really, like rap, of course, but like Mexican shit, like old school Mexican shit, like old corridos
Mhm.
and all that. Rock, I like rock.
Yeah.
A lot of like oldies. Rock's my shit though. Like I fuck with Queen.
Oh,
Queen,
yeah.
they're like what you were talking about,
Yeah.
like the natural noises of the instruments and shit.
Yeah.
Like, bro, they were on another level
Is
too, bro.
the singer's Freddie Mercury?
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
like
That guy
his
with the big ass
voice.
teeth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, I
mean,
only
he's
remember
British,
his
bro. He's,
name
like, sons of
because
it.
of chemistry.
Mercury.
Yeah.
My pops, when I was growing up, he was big on rock, like AC/DC, Red Hot Chili Peppers was hard.
Yeah.
When I was little, like I remember hearing like Blink-182 on like GTA and like games and shit, you know. Yeah, but I really do listen to everything. I'm not just like on hip hop all day, you know.
So do you like incorporate all those styles into your own?
I try to a little bit. Like I don't know if you guys seen my boy CNG. Like I be telling him like, and my boy Naveed, shout out Naveed, my engineer. He I'll be like, damn, I'll be thinking like, fuck, what if I sample some rock shit? That'd probably be hard as fuck, you know?
should.
You know?
Bro,
Like Run DMC did it back in the day to
dabble in some shit.
I forgot what song it was, but you know? But yeah, like I would like to. I don't think I'm there yet, you know? I still gotta find my sound.
Oh, so it's like a sound thing, not
Yeah.
really like a comfortability.
Yeah, like I feel like you really just gotta get your sound, pick up and go. And then when you're up here, you could really start fucking like how Drake and them do it, you know?
Yeah.
Like Drake, that last album he dropped before the 21 shit, like shit was weak as fuck. Like
Man,
it was like
I'm not gonna lie. That shit was fire.
really?
Yeah.
I don't know.
But I think Drake's like the greatest
No, yeah. Like
thing to
Drake's
touch
at the
earth
point
since
where he
Michael
could drop
Jackson.
anything, even if it's ass. Everyone's gonna listen to it, and he's gonna get the plays that he needs.
Yeah, what's crazy
know?
is
Put up
everyone's gonna
numbers.
talk shit about it, and then it's gonna do even bigger numbers than the project
Exactly.
before.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
please
He's like
tell me how that makes sense.
the prime example of like any publicity is good publicity. Like it could be bad, good, whatever it is.
Him, Jay-Z, and Ye have shown us that that's true. You know?
Yeah,
Oh,
just
God.
any
Yeah.
type of publicity. and they're-
Especially Kanye.
Oh yeah, Ye's tripping.
he's on
That boy's
some-
on something.
Bro, they're
else,
saying
bro.
he's been missing.
Yeah, bro. I don't get it. Is he hiding? Was he actually missing?
Actually, I think I just seen some that they saw him in like Beverly Hills with a woman, and he seemed all like smiley and stuff.
Yeah,
and
he had a
having good
girl, I
time.
think, or something. Like,
Dude, he's had like 3 girls. Well, girls, and then I don't know. I don't even know what it is to him. To him, it could be just like a project for the next song or something.
follow me on Instagram, Frosty_ChasingDough. You know, hit that link on my Instagram to all my platforms. Run Up Dangerous. That song with CNG is going stupid right now. And stay tuned. Got more hot shit coming.